It's in the game.
The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the tight end, Chiggy Okonkwo. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bengals win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Jaden Daniels. He's going to find his man, and he did plenty of that, one of 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Saints win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And here's the Packer wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards.
Come on, set! 70 Lions! Ready, right?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Falcons of Toronto.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no alley to be found the coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Viking 18. Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
But
Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bucs first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get this complete to Worthy. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
4 yards to go.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Viking 18.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now back to throw. And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Xavier Worthy, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Let's go now. 70, trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Pulled in by Brown toward the sideline. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Falcons at 1-13 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Toronto first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Buccaneers 7, Falcons 6.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They work now on second and 9.
Let's go now. Steady.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Xavier Worthy, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Here we go. Jack. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards there on a Buccaneer first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Panthers 60. Panthers.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, When they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready to grab.
Back to throw here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got it. Ready?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Head for 11. Head for 11. 19. Pioneer. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Toronto first down.
18. 60.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 51 yards. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Mustang.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Go!
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
4 yards.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Back. Go.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown! And Xavier Worthy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He'll try and run for it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one. They decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Toronto, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
the score. Buccaneers 28, Falcons 12.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
60, go!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Buccaneers first down.
Here we go.
13 yards.
He'll drop to throw.
The Buccaneer first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Lamb McConkey, 74 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And they'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. There's that man again. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They'll set up a throw. inside and intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Viking, get check.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Buffalo 18.
They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And the 11.
Smash, smash. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Ready?
A gain of 15 yards. And the Toronto first
18
down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you...
This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. And now look at him go. He's on his way. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Falcons 28.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go now.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Bucs stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. 32-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Get it. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down. Again at 18 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
60.
Buccaneers.
Bronco 80. 19 Charger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Brings up
Second and 10.
At the 2-yard line.
And he'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he fires one, but incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 9-yard touchdown ground. Buccaneers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
56. Falcons 28.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one finds McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And now here is another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now it's second and 10.
Ready. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
65 catch. 60. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Got me Ranger. Got me Ranger. Ready.
Back to throw again. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
Come on, come on.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he didn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Now second and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Let go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now you drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
70, 60.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
On the ball now.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
60.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Falcons 48.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Oh, some strong running. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board.